Hey, listen, I know you hear all this stuff about home care. Home care is dying, or home care is no longer what it was years ago, but it's coming back around. Don't forget, I'm telling you first, contact TNS Licensing and Consulting. Start your home care agencies today. Right now, for just $999, you can start the process to get your home care agency up and running. That's $999. Contact TNS Licensing and Consulting to get you your LLC, your EIN, everything going in home care. Because the MCOs are coming back around. You don't want to miss out. Next year is going to be a big year for home care. Call now, 267-534-5053. That's 267-534-5053. Don't wait. I know you see this commercial. Call now. TNS Licensing and Consulting. They will start the process to get your home care agency off the ground. That's 267-534-5053 for only $999. Get the process started today. TNS Licensing and Consulting, 267-534-5053. TNS Licensing and Consulting. Call now. Get your home care agency started for only $999 right now. Clothing, cars, whatever you're selling, you have a great idea. You want to put it on our platform. Contact TBISC. Call us now, 267-982-0342. TBISC, the best in sports entertainment. I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Everyone knows that jail is a serious matter. Us here at Tales from the Jails, we are offering something special to anyone who's currently in prison, on their way to prison, and actually those who are returning from prison. We are offering consultation to anyone who's threatened with prison, in prison, and like I said, and who are coming home from prison. We have Zoom consultations to help you with your prison bid. For those who are going to prison, don't know about prison, don't know what to expect, don't know if it's going to be, all these horror stories you hear, all these things. We tell you what exactly to expect. We give you consultation on how to deal with these difficulties of prison. It could be through Zoom. It can be in person, where we talk to you in person. We do intense prison preparation. We also offer business management for those who are incarcerated. We also do post-prison consultations. So if you're ever looking for consultation, you want to know what's going on, want to be prepared to go in, like you want to be prepared to come home, contact Tales from the Jail. That's talesfromthejail.com. Talesfromthejail.com. You see it right here. Talesfromthejail.com. Reach out to us today. First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. And listen, we need everybody to do something for us. If you really like what you see on Tales from the Jails, you're really interested in what you see on Tales from the Jails, we need you to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. Subscribe as well, but also become a member. That way you can get updated on all the new content as we continue to bring you these amazing episodes. So we want everyone to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
As y'all heard him, go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. We got an array of content that's coming out that you will be thoroughly entertained by. As you can see by the content that's previously been released, you're entertained by. It's only gonna get better. I'm telling you, there is only up to go. And we wanna thank y'all for rocking with us, man, and listening to the awareness that we're bringing about prison life. So go to where again, bro?
Go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
YouTube at Tales from the Jails, and please become a member.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome everybody to another episode of Tales from the Jails Live. We're here live in Power USA TNS Media Group with the team and the family. What's up, Mr. Jackson? How you feeling today, man?
Great, man. It's a great Monday, man. Eagles won Saturday. Yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. People went to jail, and we told them stay free.
Who went to jail? You know,
A couple people went. Not that I know. I don't know them, but they went to jail. Like I keep telling you, that jail is not stopping bringing people. They don't have no days off. They don't close down. You don't get the weekend off. They don't take no holidays off. Your ass is sliding in there if you got to go. And I tell you every Friday, enjoy the weekend with your family, friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, the cats, dogs, whatever, is pleasing to you, and stay out that penitentiary.
Yeah, so, let's get right to it. Man. So I also want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to the show and everybody who's been a part of what we're doing with Tales from the Jails. I want to thank everybody, all the members, all the subscribers, everybody who's been just, supporting us from day one. So let's get into it, man. What you got today?
Oh, man, we got a lot of stuff on the forefront today, man. We got stuff in all what you want to start with?
It don't matter to me.
You wanted to start with what was going on, what you liked, what you seen.
Liked about what?
Not liked it, but something that was disturbing to you that happened in with Coon the Rabbit. It's called Coon the Rabbit. It ain't called Grand Rabbit. Grand Rabbit is like in Michigan. I wonder if Coon the Rabbit is in Michigan.
Are you talking about the guy who's dressed up as the UPS workers and killed that?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was 3 men. They just got sentenced, I believe. All of them. I think 2 got sentenced, and one supposed to get sentenced in this month, I believe. If not, all of them got sentenced to life behind prison. It was such a situation where as though these men dressed up as UPS workers, I believe, and they did a home invasion. And in the home invasion, they killed a father, a son, and a mother, I believe. And they killed all 3 of these individuals in front of 2 small toddlers.
Yeah.
And when it didn't have to go like that. You know what I'm saying? When I see these situations like this, and I understand people out here is robbing and killing, but when you see innocent people, man, I don't know what was going on with them people. I don't know if they had anything going on. I don't know. But it hasn't been anything released of any drugs or any substantial amount of cash being found inside that home or anything of that nature. So this leads me to believe that this just was a planned attack on these individuals, or maybe mistaken robbery. Maybe they went to the wrong house. I don't know, because it's something there that led to this killing that was unfortunate that these people were killed. And then you saw these 2 babies just running around. You see one kid pulling the other kid away from the dead mother in the bedroom. Somebody's wife is being dragged around the house, and the dad is being killed in the kitchen. Then they go in and kill the son, all of them with headshots. For me, this is unfortunate. Now these guys get ready to go to prison for the rest of their lives for nothing. Basically, they killed these people for nothing. Now the crime deserves the time, in my opinion, in this situation. But they didn't. It wasn't even worth it. Your life, you lost your life, and then you see one guy talking inside the interrogation room. Like he didn't know to keep his mouth shut when you talking to the cops.
Yeah, he kept saying, like, I guess he was trying to dig his way up from out of that coffin, that 6-foot coffin, that live coffin.
Yeah, and the detective was leading him right in, getting him to talk.
But I seen the interview and I seen him talking. He really wasn't.
But he shouldn't have been talking.
But he was sounding
all.
like a fool.
Yeah, he was.
But he wasn't, discriminating himself, like putting himself at the crime scene and this and that and this and that. He just was sounding like a fool. Like, what? What'd you say? How is that? Like, he was real, like, he overplayed it. But like you said, and with overplaying it, that's because you're running your mouth.
You're talking too much. Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Now, it's just, for me, the situation for me, like, it's unfortunate because, like, now, what do these kids go from here? What's these kids is going to be scarred? One of those kids is old enough to remember, because he was, like, actually trying to keep the smaller kid away from the situation, which is like, wow. And
somebody said the pop was a drug mule.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that.
Okay. So the pop, his involvement in the streets led to this happening to his family.
And that's the type of shit that go on.
Yeah.
I can't, and I'm sad that happened to the family. I'm advocating for let's stop the violence and stuff like that. But when you in the game, whether you half doing it, all the way doing it, whatever comes with that, you have to be accountability and be like, damn, I was out here in it. Because they ain't going the wrong house. It says pop was, if that is correct, that the pop was a drug mule and they got wind of that, then yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the dad, if he was a drug mule and this happened, and then he got his whole family killed. Then there's a flip side to that now. Now, this is an example of the streets is not worth it. You being a drug mule, if this is true, you got your wife, and your son killed, and yourself killed.
And your kids traumatized, the babies.
And
they're gonna be traumatized.
And who's gonna take care of these kids? These kids is what, without a mother, father, or a sibling. Who's going to take them into custody?
We don't know the
foster system, because you know how the foster
but we still don't know the extent of their family. They might got sisters, and the pop and mom might got sisters and brothers and aunts and uncles and grandmoms that'll take them in. But
yeah, I'm about to talk about the possibility though.
Oh, the possibility. If that's not the case, then they will be going to the system. They have nobody to care for them. So now it's just not only traumatized because you witnessed your family be brutally murdered, but now the going through the systems, and I've been through the system all my life, you know, and you know, alhamdulillah that I've never been touched in an improper manner from an adult or anything of that nature, but I've been other trauma as far as locked in dog kennels, you know, a little kid, and a pastor was my parent. A pastor, he had 4 people that was foster kids, had a big property in Mount Airy, Chestnut Hill, and he used to put us in the basement after Sunday sermon, and put us in the basement and put us in dog kennels and feed us the leftovers of his biological kids, bro. We was 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. We don't know what was going on. We can't get up. It's hot as hell in there. It was hot, like wintertime. So, you know, the furnace is downstairs to heat up this, so it was more hotter in the basement. Yeah. And we in there, and we inside dog kennels. He'll bring us down warm bowls of water to drink. And this is traumatizing, bro. That is just one aspect of it. Because like I said, they have the aspect of you could be being fondled by grown women, grown men. And a lot of foster kids go through this. Like I said, I was in a dog kennel, a real live dog kennel. Get in there. And we sat in there for hours on end, cramped up, me and other kids that was in foster care. So you can only imagine if they got to go through the judicial system in that way, as far as in the adoption way, a lot of stuff. And that was 30 years ago. Imagine how it is now. Ain't nothing get better.
I was talking to a female the other day, a female that I know real close with, and she was telling me that, you know, her mother gave her up for adoption, and she was telling me that, you know, mother gave her up for adoption, then she was actually molested by her foster parent.
Yes.
And this goes on at an alarming rate.
At an alarming rate.
And you see
kids that's the first thing that happened. I was in Carson Valley, DHS is in Pennsylvania, and it's a group home for kids, like 200 to 300 kids at a time, and it's a group home, and they have you in there like every weekend. They'll have like foster parents that come through, and you know, like how you go to a pet store and you looking at all the, like say you in a cat store and you looking through the array of cats that they got, the little ones, the big ones, and you like, oh, well, give me that one right there. Yeah. It's the same way with the kids. Their dresses up all nice and have us eating in like a little mess, a chow hall, and then the people, they come through with groups of people, and they be like, and they'll come talk, how you doing, what's your name? Oh, I'm Brahim Jackson. Oh, all right, do you like flowers and stuff? Yeah, I do. And they'll go have their little conversation, like, we don't want him, and they'll go to the next one.
Did you look the same way you look now?
No, I was a kid. Like,
I wouldn't have picked you either.
Well, yeah, but that's cool too. But these shit, you know what I mean? that's how we just talking about the process of what these kids got to go through. Like, you're being auctioned off. Who wants him?
Yeah,
I mean, who wants him? We give you a couple dollars every month until he grown. You know what I'm saying? But who wants him?
You know, that's what I'm saying. So, like, this is the cause and effect of the streets. So it's best to stay away from the streets because, not only could it affect yourself, it can affect your children and your family members, and this joint is a serious situation, man. Now, one more question now. In these foster homes, right? Now, when you was there, was the mother and the father both on the same time?
Yes, both of them be there. Every foster home I never had a foster home to my last one. And you know who that lady was? Myra. That's when I first moved around West Philadelphia. Myra Robinson. And she was good to a certain point, but she still left.
Yeah.
But every foster home I was in after that, the Seymours, the Robinsons, the Davises, I remember it vividly like it was yesterday. All three of these names, I'm telling you, is the people that had me, and ain't none of them was worth a damn. When I was with the Robinsons, we was living 206 East Mermaid Lane, Chestnut Hill. Man, they used to nail the window shut because one of my foster brothers, Isaac Thomas, used to run away. He had lifted joint up. We on the 3rd floor. Crawl out, and it was like trolley tracks. Anybody that know where 206 East Mermaid Lane at, know I'm not lying. They know it's a trolley track right there in a little plaza. It's called Chestnut Hill Plaza right across the street. And they used to lock us in the rooms, man. But we couldn't get out, and then to come back, and I'm talking about to the point to where they snatching nails out the wall just to let us out.
Wow.
Like, do you know the mental trauma that I went through and I'm still dealing with today, trying to keep it intact? And I'm not saying it gives me an excuse to go out and do something wrong, but it's still a fact. It's still a fact of what you may go through of following that type of rhetoric right there, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just it. Cold hard facts.
Like I got some nephews and nieces that went through that system, and I remember my mom, she went to go adopt my to take my nieces and my nephews, and I remember like going with her, and they was like in foster care.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and she was like second guessing it because she like I'm older now. She just got herself together. She just got clean. She's like, I want to live my life now because I was on drugs for so long. And I'm like, Mom, we gotta, you gotta get them. You can't let them just go through the system. And I remember, and now she went on ahead and did it and got him. But, she was second guessing it, but she did it. And now, I see her doing, I see what she did, and she still has a few of my nieces now that she's still taking care of. But I just imagine if she didn't do it, like I had to have a talk with her.
You probably wouldn't even known them to this. It was a great possibility that you wouldn't have known them.
I got 2 nephews that I haven't even seen.
Yeah. It's a possibility that you may see one of them and get into an argument with one of them one day and might not come out or him knock you out.
No.
And don't even know this is next to kin of yours.
He looked just like, they both look like me a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's how it go. You know what I'm saying? You walking up on chicks that you might like, this a cold-blooded sister or cousin of yours. You don't even know. Yeah. You don't even know. And you may find out that you probably done hit you, that she like you like her, and then y'all talking about your history now because now you getting to know her.
This is going
and she
on.
She get to saying names. You like, oh, that. She like, yeah, that's my. And she done ate the joint up, swallowed everything and all that. But this cuz.
Why you gotta get
just because I want to give a vivid picture of it. Because it's a reality.
Yeah, okay.
We up here talking facts. It's a reality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you coming all in her and all that. She might be pregnant now. And this is your family.
This happens, yeah.
But you don't know it, unbeknown to you or her.
Especially because Philly is like small, man.
Yeah, man.
Really think.
Yeah, man. It's terrible, man. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. With a capital T.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, so these situations of being involved in the streets and the street life, and, whether it be, robbing and stealing or just being a drug addict or whatever the case may be, ultimately you got to think about not only going to affect yourself, you can affect your children and everybody around you if you're not doing the right thing. So people got to, we just, understand that, it's a crazy, crazy world. So just try to avoid whatever you can and try to be the best that you can be for your children.
Yeah, man. That's it.
What we got next?
Oh man, we got next, man. Philadelphia, man. We got to do better, Philadelphia. We got to do better at an alarming rate, man. Like, at least try, man. Now we got here, man. This right here, man, got me so like, damn, man. Because I like to judge fairly. Because a lot of people, when people get killed, all you hear is the hollering and the hoop. Nah, it's my baby. Oh, my God. He was going to Chester High and he was doing this. He may have been doing that or she may have been doing that. But then they got a dark past that's coming out now because of the situation that happened. But I'm looking at this situation, man. We had yesterday that happened, man. A dude shoots his baby mother, domestic, but shoots her and shoots his baby. So now I'm sitting back thinking like, dang.
He probably didn't mean to shoot the baby though. But go ahead.
But still, if you knew the baby in there, why would you even do it?
How did she get you that mad to shoot her 6-7 times?
That's what I'm saying. You never know what she did. You got instances where women is setting these dudes up, stealing from them, taking all their stuff. Women is out here playing the role of men, and I'm not saying she did that. I'm not. Don't quote me as saying, yo, she did this. That's why that happened. I'm not making an excuse for that. I'm saying it's nutty, but we still have to sit back and analyze the whole thing. Like, what would make a dude like he is out his goddamn mind if he sat there and shot about her messing with another dude or something like that, and the baby in the car, your baby, not another nigga baby. You was out your mind, bro. She had to, in my mind, she had to do something crazy. Had to.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying she did. Because you got nutcase niggas. Niggas this goofy and they tender.
Well, maybe she was leaving him. Like, I'm done.
That's what I'm saying. Tender. That's a goofy nigga. He tender.
Yeah.
He tender as hell. But to go to the extreme is firing a firearm at her and hitting her and hitting his child. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Tighten up, Philly. We got to do better, man. We got to do extremely better, man.
Around the world, because this happened in other cities and states as well. Like this emotional factor in these firearms. 'Cause you see it happen a lot of times, and these men just opening fire on women.
I'm talking about viciously opening fire though, man. Like,
did she live?
Yeah, she lived. Her and the baby lived. Yes.
And I'm assuming she's testifying in court.
Well, they didn't say nothing yet, but I'm assuming too.
And once she 6, 7 shots, she's got to probably get herself together.
Yeah, well, yeah, she got shot 6, 7 times.
That's what I'm saying. So she got to try in the hospital, but I'm pretty sure she probably told the authorities who did it, because she probably thought she was going to die or whatever the case may be, or possibly die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So ultimately, they know who this guy is. He's
they looking for him.
I think they said they found the car or something.
They found the car and all that.
This is the car he pulled off in, so they know who he is. It's just
as of right now, man, the advice I got for him, if he's somewhere in the hole watching this show, man, try to get you some dough, because they coming, boy. They is on your line, boy. You done slid down a razor blade into an alcohol river, man.
But listen, now when these type of situations happen, nobody's gonna want to probably your mom, your brother, probably somebody who close to you probably gonna still deal with you. But if you ain't really got no money already, man, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard because they on your line. How you gonna come out and get some money? You
can't get no job. You can't do nothing.
Yeah, you can't even go sell no motherfucking narcotics. They on your line. How you gotta go outside to do that? You got to be secured, tucked away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to stay free after this is accusation. I don't know if you did it, but this is what they saying you did. And if you did this, man, lace up your boots, boy. This is going to be a hell of a run right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy, because now you also now ultimately you on the run is either you're going to turn yourself in or they going to come get you, and then if you ain't got no money, it's going to be a hard, rough ride. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, man.
So that's what I'm saying. Now these emotional situations, like we all been in a situation where we reacted emotionally at one point or another. We might have went there, or maybe said something, may have grabbed somebody, or may have hit somebody. We all been in there where you been emotional and you feel like you wanted to hurt somebody, harm somebody, or you actually probably did it. What do we think we can do to deter these situations? Like, as far as how can we help people avoid these emotional situations where they react in the wrong manner? What can we do for them?
Man, I'm gonna be honest.
Ourselves actually too.
I'm gonna be honest.
I done been emotional about stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. When it comes to an emotional reaction, that is solely up to the person that's having that. Regardless of what you may tell me, Freak, I'ma still do what I want to do off of this emotion. I don't care if you coming to me like, yo, chill. Unless you grab me and tie me up somewhere and letting me cool down. Like, there is nothing that no one can give you, tell you, show you. You got to make the right decision. It's solely on you. How many people we talk about this since the beginning of the time? Emotional reactions.
Yeah.
Cain and Abel, emotional reaction. He killed his brother, emotional reaction. Like, there's nothing the next man can do to warrant you from doing that. So what we doing is talking about these scenarios, these facts, for the next person. Maybe now when they seeing this, and then when they in theirs, if they ever get one, which I'm quite sure that everybody on this planet is going to get an emotional feeling.
Yeah.
To where as though they got left or right to make a choice.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to take that 1 second to make that right choice. Because that 1 second, like Bull right here, he cooked, bro. And he ain't killed nobody. He shot a baby and a woman.
That's 2 attempted murders.
Bro,
what's that? What they carry, like about 30 years?
15 to 30 apiece.
Yeah.
Man, give him a 30 and 60, man. That's life, man. Come on, man, 30 and 60, and it's a violent crime. You're going to do 35 over there in the state. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you done jacked off your whole, all that sorry now, and you talk to, and I'm a good dude, and I work, and I take, that shit over with. You got to stand in front of this motherfucking judge and get ruled on. That's just it, man. All because you couldn't sit back and make a calculated decision.
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Do not become angry, because you get angry, boy, you just never know." Angry, once the anger hit you?
But it's hard. It's one thing to say. We understand the Prophet say this and this week, but
It's one thing to say it. It's hard. How many times you been in a?
No, but I caught myself too a lot of times.
Yeah, but I'm not saying you didn't, but it's been times you didn't, right?
Yeah.
See, and you knew before that you were going off emotional joint, and you probably sitting there, but you didn't go to a limit to where as though it could put you in prison.
You never know what happened. The woman could start talking crazy to you. Look, nigga, what? I mess with him wherever I want to mess with.
Yeah, and you know these women talk crazy. Yeah, he was coming on my face because you can't do it right. You what? That's a backhand without me knowing I did it. On a poppy, I'm like, damn. Because come on, man. Without me knowing I did it. Like, come on, man. Let's get for real, man. Like, we ain't gonna sit up here and do no faking, man. So that emotional shit that hit hard, man, you got to really grab control of your whole inner being, bro. Especially when it's some personal, intricate stuff. Like, bro, that joint hit hard, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That joint hit hard, man.
Once again, not justifying what he did, but it could have been something said to him or done to him that made him react in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's a straight. I mean, either way is wrong. I'm just saying what he did wasn't right, but it may have been something there that probably pushed him to the brink, to him, you know, to do that. You know, to go ahead and fire that weapon. Because
it's always like somebody just said just now here. I apologize for not saying your name, but you're gonna know who you is. You can't control your emotions, but you can control your reactions. But I agree with that to a certain extent. I give you 50%. But the reactions, that's why they got a law called in the heat of passion. Like, if you walk in and catch your wife getting gutted by your best friend, and it's been going on for years, and you go into and kill both of them, they'll plead you was temporarily insanity.
But they still gonna give you
you ain't
20,
gonna get
30 years.
No. You ain't gonna get that.
We might get
temporary insanity is a law, bro. That's a law. That's a psych. This is something to do with the psych. Mm-hmm. You done lost it for this instant. Okay. Lost it. A lot of people ain't got the like men.
But it gotta happen right there. You can't leave.
Yeah. Once you leave, it's premeditated.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah. Once you leave and come back, it's premeditated.
You gotta have a weapon on you.
Right then and there.
Remember that Nas song back in the day when he was like, I thought you loved me. I thought you cared for me. Remember that John? The story he told when he came from Vegas or something like that. He came home and his girl was in there with a dude.
No, I don't remember.
You remember that John back in the day?
No, I don't remember that.
Nas John on the album I Am. And John he told a story like that. He came in, but he left and got this man came back with the burn. Then he ended up shooting out with the cops. This was a story that he gave. So this was like a real life story that that had a vivid picture. I know y'all might have remembered that back in the day on Nas album I Am, I believe. But that was a crazy scenario, and these situations happen in real life where dudes, like you said, walk in and see they girl with another man, or go to their girl phone and see another man.
And it ain't even just with that's just a heightened topic with the girl. We know that's something that'll touch a man's heart or a woman's heart. You see these women, you see what the girl did? She was so mad, she flew to another state and killed her new girlfriend.
Yeah.
Emotions will run you in the goddamn hole, bro. Especially when it hit different, man. That joint hit different, man. And you gotta really, really, I wish I knew a lot of stuff that I know now as a young boy. I'd be the sharpest nigga in the world.
But it just know what
you gotta grow into knowing certain shit.
But
man.
Sometimes we didn't want to listen. We probably will listen a little
more.
But
nobody breaking it down like that.
No,
we gonna keep it real.
My pop is to cuss everybody out. Man.
Yeah, your pop ain't man cuss everybody out. He be on renegade shit, and he still had discipline to treat y'all, to grow y'all, but he ain't give it to you the way how we knowing it now. It wasn't broken down to this.
But if I think about it, he was saying like, "Don't do this, don't do that, stay away from this, stay away from this." And and when I was young, I was like, "Yo, why you so hard on us?" You know what I'm saying? But now I understand why. I think if he could have did little things a little bit different, probably could have, just certain little tweaks to it. But I get the message now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody said Nas Undying Love.
Yeah. I remember that John back in the day. That story was crazy. Y'all know that story? Whoever just mentioned it, who was that?
Oh, that was unknown.
Unknown zip code. Shout out to you. Yeah, so these situations arise, man. These things happen, man. And unfortunately, it's a lot of people that's either going to jail or dying behind this stuff.
Yeah, man. And it's gonna keep on happening, man. Because for real, feet, it's not nothing. You got to go through it. You got to go through it and see how you react to it. Because you could tell a person all day long, like, yo, control your emotions, yo, control this. Until you are actually in the frying pan, that's when you know how you going to control it, bro.
Another thing, too, man, this is...
Because it's easy for us to sit back here and point the finger and be like, you wrong and this wrong. We ain't in that situation.
No, it's still wrong.
Oh, it's still wrong.
Okay.
But we was never put in that situation to say that we would have did something other. If you go home right now and your wife, you love her to death, bing, and she getting gutted. Oh my God, they go freak. Snatch the joint out of her. You gonna turn around and run out the steps and jump in the car and pull off?
I don't even want to think about that.
See, we'll say that then.
Yeah,
but we just gonna keep it real though, because it's a hell of a thing when you underneath that weight. Let's see if you can carry it now. We talking about each other. When I say you,
I don't think
mean
there's no man that's that strong. I mean, it is somebody who's strong enough to do it, but you got to be a strong. Because I saw something one time. The boy came in, his baby was on the floor. This is online.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Baby on the floor, the girl in the bed with
another dude.
He had the camera. He
yeah, but he was a cur. I don't call him no man.
But he was smart though.
He was smart. He was a smart cur.
So we would rather him go out like a nut.
Man,
and beat her up.
I ain't saying that's like a nut. Who's saying it's like a nut? If he stomped her to death in there,
he wrong. She ain't worth his
especially if it's how he paying his bills, he going out to work, he breaking his back every day to make sure they cool.
And he come in the boy in the bed with her and the baby on the floor.
And you're like, you got the audacity. You know I got the key. I live here. Like it's so many factors that I'm gonna be thinking about. Like you just think I'm just super sweet. No.
The best thing to do is to walk away. Pick your baby.
Boy, that's the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's the hardest thing. We gonna keep it real. That's the hardest thing to do, man. If I gotta keep it real with you, man, I don't know if I'm gonna walk away, bro. I'm capping her shit up. I'm capping his shit up. Man, yeah, y'all ain't, and then y'all in my, no. Yeah, I just hope I don't, inshallah, that I never be placed with that type of burden on me because I don't know if I'm strong enough to carry that yet. Yeah. And I'm damn near 50. So I'm thinking, shit, I'm damn near at the end of my life. If I ain't get it yet, I might not never get it. And that's just me. One of y'all can get it. So please get it.
So you don't think right now with everything you're trying to do and things you're trying to accomplish, if you was in that situation, you don't think right now, think about it right now, you don't think that you can just react and just, you know what, walk away?
If I heard about it on the phone, somebody calls and say, yo, man, I seen your girl. Sent me evidence, showed me some pictures, and he grabbed my butt and they go in the house like, say I'm out handling business.
You're going to fly down there.
I can control it then.
No, you're going to fly down there.
No, I probably still, but I can still control it because the whole ride I'm going to be, but if I
you're
walked
be
in,
out your mind.
If I walked in, like how Bull walked in, his baby on the floor, you in the bed with another nigga. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, we gonna keep it real, bro. Like, that's the, like, you, like, it's one thing, because it's easy for us to sit up here and tell the audience, yo, control your emotions, but I want to be real. I'm a human just like them. Boy, it'll be hard for me to control my emotions, man.
Shout out to Jerron187. Appreciate you. But yeah, so, but my thing is, that's a tough situation that you got to deal with. And this is what people are faced with, because there's a lot of guys behind the prison wall that have endured these situations. And for them, they just couldn't, control their emotions at the time. But I know they're thinking now, after 10
too late.
10 years.
But it's too late.
I ain't had to do that, bro. I could have.
You know how many people, man, out of every 10 people that's in there for murder officers crazy, all 10 of them, like, I could have went the other way. But it's too late. You sitting there with life talking about I could have went the, yeah, you could have. You might as well not even think about it now. There's no need to think about it. It's done, because now you're going to drive yourself even more crazy. Like, damn, I ain't even had to do that. It's going to hurt even more now.
But your mind going to go there, though.
It got to go there because you're a human being.
You ever notice how when you're trying to think about something, your mind
just keep going back to it.
Keep going back to it.
That's why they on psych medications and shit like that. That hound dog and that hound dog, that Cinequine, that Depakote. Yeah, that's the numbing.
That hurt, man. Y'all know about that feeling, man. When something hurts you and you trying not to think about it, and your mind just keep going to it. It's like your mind is like attracted to that situation, and then it just make your head give you a headache, and then your heart hurting. That joint can kill you.
Yeah.
You heard what Black Nero said? Anxiety attack.
bro, that joint will bust up. But you'll have a what's that joint called? An aneurysm. Messing around with this stress, man, in the stress of just see, it's like an emotional reaction, bro. Like, everybody be the first one to be like, yo, control your emotions, and then the same nigga that's saying that then turned around and did some dumb shit, because he not underneath that type of weight. You got to put yourself, it's easy for us to point the finger. You may be wrong, but would we have fared any better underneath that same pressure.
Mm.
And I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, I don't know.
You see what Jeezy J said? He said, man, we all dying that day.
Yeah. At least he keeping it real with himself. I already know. I'm cool.
No, Jeezy J, man, you can't do it, man. You got to be out here, my man. You know, Charlotte, you don't have to go through nothing like that. But this is the reality of what happens, man. Now let's get to something else. What else we got?
Oh man, we got my man in court, man. They got my man in court, man, today, man.
Who?
Well, I ain't saying it's my man like this is my friend. I don't know of him or nothing like that, but he's in court for the first time since he assassinated the guy Kirk.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in court. He was in court not today, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, December 11th.
Okay.
December 11th, his first appearance in court. I'm surprised we didn't get to it faster, but he got to stand trial for that, man. You shot that man in the head because of, if he did it, they saying he did. I don't know he did it, if he did it or not. But if you did, you threw your life away also off of emotion because of what that man said. You felt some type of way of how he was, promoting his propaganda. That's how he feel. You can't get upset about, now see, something like that, I can control myself underneath that type of pressure. Like words, somebody talking to me and saying ill things about me and bad things, because all Kirk was doing was just saying what he felt or how he seen it.
His opinion, yeah.
His opinion. Opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one. That don't mean you right. I mean, my opinion does not structure the way you shit the next day. So that right there, I can control that a little bit more instead of the physical of actually seeing some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? So I would say he more of a fool than a nigga that acted out of seeing some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because just because of what he's saying, you shot that boy and knocked his whole head off on national TV. I just hope you knew what followed that if you were to be caught. And if you did that, you are caught.
If he did do it, by what they said, the way he did it, he had a clever plan. It just didn't work. Because the cameras and technology nowadays, you're not really getting too far.
Yeah.
If you do anything nowadays. It's like the girl got shot 6-7 times. The camera footage from the street cameras is now, you like, everything is camera. There's cameras everywhere. You got these Ring cameras. You got, it's just like you're not, the best thing to do, I know crime is not going to stop because it's just the way of the world. People still going to commit crime. But it's probably best for y'all to really think about it before you do it, man. Because you're not getting away. Now, this guy, he about to go to court. And this is a high-profile case. So, he also got to watch out. People probably going to try to kill him because people like this boy, Charlie Kirk.
He got to watch out.
So when he go to jail, people probably going to be on his line.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're going to definitely be on his line.
What do you think he's going to be? Just look at his stature and what kind of guy you think he's going to be in prison? Look at his stature.
Like, I ain't sick because all white boys ain't sweet, but they get in there and they get callous and they get hard because them white boys, they hold it down in there. You got white, especially over in California, they ain't playing. Them ABs and all that, which stand for Aryan Brotherhood. Oh, they on your line. Them niggas is over there like the movie. I want 15 boxes of cigarettes and 10 cakes. Like, and them dudes was making their demands in South Central. Yeah. That's how they over there. I wanted snacks for 15 years. And they know they can get that off. That's why he was making that play. And that's what they doing in the Jones. But I'm not saying, I don't know what he going to be made of. Because, these white boys that was in that, they seasoned. They've been in and out of jail all their lives. And they know how it go.
But he can't join them in there when he get in there?
They going to put him through the ringer.
What you mean?
Like, he just can't join and just be like, oh, yeah, I'm cool. I'm with the ABs now. No, you going to have to get initiated.
What type of initiation they do?
I don't know what they gonna do, but it's gonna be something he gonna have to do to prove his worth.
Well, what did you hear of them doing? Like what type of?
Man, all types of shit. Man, they might have that nigga doing child hall detail, whereas though he gotta be standing at the child hall table, making sure nobody sit at their tables for a year straight. And if a nigga sitting, he might ain't got the heart. If a motherfucker come sit down and say, yo, this is only white boys only, he might be like just standing there, and his white homies start coming in like, yo, why somebody at our table? Now he looking goofy. Like, it just ain't no easy like that. You got to be, them dudes make you work for that. It's a badge of honor to be with them Serranos and stuff like that. You just don't join in.
Serrano, I thought that was Mexicans.
That's Mexicans. That's what I'm talking about, the gangs, period.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? As a whole.
So it's an initiation for everything.
Yeah, like he coming in and all that. They going to check for him. What's up, man? Yeah, come on. You with the ABs, and this is the protocol we follow, and now he got a script. He gave a script now. You know what I'm saying? Because they know niggas is on your line and we got you. We going to protect you. You know You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I go, man. That's just the belly of the beast, man. And that's it.
And once he loses this, he's never coming out. But somebody like
If
him,
he lose this, because
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna beat this, but if he does beat this case, man, it's gonna be. Listen, like just look at the evidence that I heard that they had against him. If he beat this case based off what they had and what they saying that they have, I don't know. I don't see it happening. But if he did, man, I'll be calling like, yo, this is, man, racism is real.
Yeah, racism is all the way real.
Because if a black person would have killed him, he probably wouldn't even made it to court.
It might have been a chance he wouldn't have made it to court.
Yeah, they would have caught him and probably smoked him out. So what we got next? What's going on next?
Oh man, now man, it just be all types of stuff happening over the United States, man. I just be like, damn, man. You know, like I be wishing that I had the what I got now before I went to prison, because I'd have never went to prison. If I had the knowledge that I have now, I definitely would not have been in prison. Definitely. But,
I mean, but sometimes you know, prison is a destination for some people because ultimately, do you think you went to prison because you didn't listen?
Shit, I didn't have the right guidance. I ain't had really too many people telling me don't do that or don't sell crack. Well, what shit? I was in foster care. I ain't shit. Listen, the odds was against me from the gun bust. I dropped out the wound crunchy. Now listen. Now let me get back to a topic, man, that I want to really get into, man. For people that know or people that don't already know, and you out there and you in the streets and you selling drugs, man, and, you know, you doing things to get by, you know, take care of your family. I don't knock none of that. Know what you doing, man. Be smart. I'm not saying go out and do it because you can get a job and be cool. But if you pitting fentanyl in them drugs and you know you got fentanyl, man, let me give y'all a play. Trump done signed a bill the other day, last week, classify fentanyl. He made it the equivalent of an atomic bomb. Let me tell y'all again. He made fentanyl equivalent to an atomic bomb. It's in the news. All y'all got to do is go pull it up. Fact check it and holler at me. Bro, they gonna catch you with these little bundles, these little packs, and you got a little Fetty Wap on it. I don't even know what type of dance I could do for you after that. He classified fentanyl equivalent to an atomic bomb. Tawfiq.
Fentanyl is like crack in the 80s now because the
crack in the no, it's not.
I'm saying the way it's hitting. I'm saying the way it's hitting, and it's like actually worse because people was dropping dead. Crack just was like
just turning you out.
Yeah, but this stuff is killing people.
I'm talking about you can have I'm talking about a morsel, take a horse down, fuck a human being.
I found out last time with this guy. He just
for real.
He hilarious.
Man.
Yo, I saw something I saw something where no, this is a story that I knew from somebody I know. Her family member, they had the fentanyl right in the house.
Right.
And they was like, I guess cooking it up.
Right.
And it made both of them pass out.
Yeah. They ain't die?
No, they lived. The ambulance saved them, but guess who came there when the cops came there?
Okay.
And found all the fentanyl in the crib that he had, everything he had.
Yeah, they in there touching it with their regular hands.
Yeah, they passed out.
Man, this man.
But hold on. They got booked.
Okay.
And sentenced.
Okay.
A lot of tick, too.
Well, guess what? They got lucky.
Because they got lucky. They got saved.
No. Fuck all that got saved. They got lucky because that law that Trump just signed into build.
Oh, right now, yeah.
They ass would have had life. They not playing with you about that fentanyl. They was giving you life then. If you had fentanyl and somebody died off of it, because I got to know a couple Ohio dudes. They like to sell that shit with the fentanyl in it out there in Ohio, and they booked up in a couple jails with them dudes, and they got a lot of time, 30s and 40s. Mm-hmm. Them 30s and 40s going to turn into natural elbows, which is life. That man just signed that. He said fentanyl is equivalent to an atomic bomb. Like, you really got to sit there and think about that for 10 seconds. The magnitude. He's equivalent. Atomic bomb. Listen, oh my God, atomic bomb. You still got parts of certain countries of Vietnam. What's that they bombed over there before with the atomic bomb? Yeah. Because they ain't used it a whole lot in history of the world.
Yeah, they just dropped it over there one time.
Yeah, and they still trying to recover.
Yeah, it's messed up, man.
So you telling me that this drug is compared to that? Equivalent to that? Which I understand. I understand why he put it on such a platform, a high scale.
Mm-hmm.
But god damn, you couldn't grade it as a plane crashing. You got to grade it as an atomic bomb.
Because it's the death toll in America is crazy as far as that fentanyl, man. You know, we just look that up, man. It's like if you look at the death toll and fentanyl.
Yeah, man. The death toll is crazy, man. And man, tighten up, y'all. Tighten up, man. Either tighten up or get out the way, man. What's the old saying, man? Shit'll get off the stool, man. They not playing, man. They coming, man. They coming. Everything is in place, man. They coming. They are coming. And that's just it, man.
They said in 2023 there were 72,776 deaths in the U.S. involving opioids, primarily manufactured fentanyl.
In 2023?
Yes, it says.
In 1 year alone, 7,000 deaths from this drug.
It said fentanyl was involved in approximately 69% of all U.S. drug overdose deaths in 2023. And this number now has jumped. So it's like, it's crazy, man. Dang.
That's why they classifying it like that. Can you be mad at it? If we really all that, but put the gangster shit to the side. I know we gangster. I know we do this and but put it to the side. Can you be mad at this man for classifying this drug at this level?
And this year it's 80,000. 80,000 fentanyl. 80,000 people died from fentanyl.
Come on, man.
Overdoses in the last 12 months. Wow. That's a lot of people dying from a drug. And then, like you said, one little piece of it can knock out a horse.
Somebody just asked about Wiz Khalifa doing jail time in a foreign nation. You heard about that?
No, I haven't heard about that. We'll look into it though.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but one thing about jail, man, jail is gonna be precedent, relevant, and at an alarming rate. Probably I'm gonna say for the rest of my life. I don't know if it's gonna be for the rest of your life because you're younger than me. But boy, they ain't slowing down, man. They building these motherfuckers at an alarming rate. And if I'm building it, that means I got a lot of people to fill these joints up with. Because I'm not spending, these joints is 10, 20, $30 billion establishments. I'm not putting that establishment
good grass, good basketball courts.
Oh my God,
good. The best medical and dental you
can
get.
Oh my God, man. Nice food array.
Keep you alive.
Keefy commissary by the boatloads for you. Yeah, whistling Dixie.
You can't get no soda unless you get. They give no soda nothing like that in there. You can't get no soda or nothing like that, can you? No,
you get sodas.
You get sodas in there.
But certain jails are stopping the sodas because of the sugar from the sodas to make wine.
Yeah.
So they take once they start finding a whole bunch of wine around the compound and all that. Oh yeah, take some sodas off the commissary. So now you just got
but they want you to try to eat the best that you can,
where you can stay alive all the years they give you.
We can build for you every day.
I mean, that's it. Yep.
Man, so crime. So now it's just like now, 80s was what crack was from the 80s up until crack just died out. What man, I say like
2020.
Probably like 17, 18. It's dying. It's still people still crack. People still selling crack, still selling it, but it ain't as. The crackheads is not really, no disrespect. Well, the cocaine crack users aren't as prevalent as they once was. A lot of them died off. And, the generation is now, people aren't really using it as much. But
Jeezy just asked a good question. Not to cut you off, bro, and I think we should address this question because this question is running rampant throughout all types of cities and states.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And the question is, fuck the streets. That these rappers, Young Thug and all them, because they the ones that started it, fuck the streets, and however he used it, probably because his man Gunna, one of them, did what he did or whatever. So it's fuck the streets now. You know what I'm saying? But if I go first and tell you, the criteria is fuck the streets for these kids coming up, man. Fuck the streets, man. Going out there hustling, robbing and stealing. I get the fuck the streets, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But my culture, my way of thinking, my attitude, my pointness, how I'm direct, my directness of what I went through from the streets built me, and I think I'm a pretty good man. I think I'm an honorable man, and I ain't get this from Yale. I ain't get this from no Howard University. I got this from the University of Brooklyn Street, West Philadelphia. And I'm not saying that like that's a hell of a thing. I want everybody to go through the streets, but we come from the streets that made us what we is today. Law-abiding citizen men that made it out. A lot of people didn't make it out from the streets, and I get that part of it. That's why it's fucked the streets. But then again, it's a double-bladed sword. It's like that's what made me who I am, man. Yeah. That's what made me who I am. Like everything I know how to move correctly. I know how to be aware of my. Because if it weren't for the streets, you wouldn't. You got people walk around that's so smart, book smart, but'll walk right into a robbery. Me and you would see that shit like, yo, we crossing the street. They over there doing something they ain't supposed to be doing. You got people whistling Dixie. Oh my God, because you're not aware, because you're not from the streets. So I got to love the streets for giving me that intuition.
Yeah,
I got to say, I can't say fuck the streets. But on the other note, fuck the streets, if it makes any sense.
Yeah, well, I think that for me, this is my opinion. I think that they're not saying they're saying F the streets in the matter of like don't do crime, like we're not doing crime in that manner. They're not saying forget the hood where they come from. They just saying like.
So that's what you think they say?
I think
this
is my opinion. My opinion is that them saying like the street stuff, the selling the drugs, the killing, the murders, all this stuff is not. It ain't worth it because, like I said, Young Thug just went to jail. He's seen his life basically almost over behind the streets.
Yeah.
You see Lil Durk, he's in jail. Probably gonna get hit with a lot of time. They're gonna get some feds. They're gonna get something. They're gonna try to get him on something. And man, law aid him and free him, bring him home to his family. But it's a big chance he can go to jail. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on about people who have lived the street life and have been subject to prison, murder, their friends telling on them, losing a lot. These people are saying it because like, yo, listen, you can do a lot more than the streets, but this is for them now. What are you going to talk about? You said at the streets, you can't talk about selling drugs no more. You can't talk about killing nobody no more. You can't talk about.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. If this is what you say at the streets, you got to be saying you
got to bop to a whole different tune. I'm talking about white and black. Yeah, you right.
In my opinion, you got to. So now what you going to talk about? Because all you talk about was the streets. You know what I'm saying?
You got to come out here and singing some popping ass gospel or something like that.
Well, I would avoid that with the lie. But my thing is, I tell them like, you got to, if you're going to say F the streets, you got to go all the way and say F the streets. Because a lot of the time, a lot of the stuff these rappers talk about is what?
The streets.
Selling drugs, killing people, fornication, whatever it is.
Backdoor.
Robbing or avoiding people getting, it's just all, positive rap don't sell. Only thing that sell is I got my gun on me. I'm about to mess with this chick. I'm about to hit this chick. I got this bad chick I mess with. This is just, it doesn't promote anything good, really, honestly. The rap always promotes negativity. So if you're saying F the streets, you got to dance to a whole new tune, in my opinion, because it's really a contradiction if you still rapping about, robbing, stealing, selling coke, selling bricks, selling pills, popping perks. Because I heard rappers say that they pop pills and then they don't even pop pills. Talk about pills, but they don't even pop them themselves.
Yeah, a lot of these rappers is rapping about another person that they know lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that all of them haven't been in the streets at one point or another, but quite a few of them got homies that was out there busting heads and standing on business, and they had a good rhyme flow, and they put themselves in his place like they was it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Until some street shit really happened, now, your skirt got lifted up. You ain't got no drawers on, cuz we see you.
Yeah.
And that's just it.
And, you hear a lot of these rappers, and then you get to the point now, there's things you can talk about, but, everybody can't relate to millionaire talk all the time. Even though people want to be millionaires and these things, but everybody can't relate to a conversation about being a millionaire.
Yeah, shit. Come on, man.
People can't relate about taking trips all the time. Everybody can't relate. It's something they may want to do, but everybody can't relate. Everybody can't relate, but people can relate to in the hood, especially the hood. Either you saw somebody selling drugs, or you know somebody that sold drugs,
or you did it yourself.
Or you did it yourself. You know what I mean? So therefore, you can relate to it because you have experienced it in one way or another. But I don't know what they're gonna talk about if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
no, hopefully they are preaching positivity, because like he probably sat in that jail all that time, and Young Thug
Yeah.
sat in jail. It was like,
Ain't no problem about it.
it ain't worth it.
And he had a whole lot to lose. He wasn't no regular broke, just layman dude. Just go in there, all right, yeah, man, I'm going to stop getting high. I'm going to work out, come home big as hell, and, accept the jail. He in there sick. Yeah, all that was then he got his freedom back. Yeah, fuck them streets. I understand it, but I just can't say, I'm saying fuck the streets, and I'm saying I understand the streets.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they just like, man, they probably realizing that it's not real. To its point, it's no. One thing I know, man, and you know it as well. The streets don't love you back.
No, they don't.
Not at all. They don't love you back. The streets is a monster. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take from you what it can. It's gonna make you think that you winning right now. When you just be poisoning and bringing down your own community. You might have a nice car, a nice house. Your kids may live in the best places, but look at all the people that you affecting, trying to have all that stuff by selling these drugs, these pills, this coke. This weed, whatever you're selling, you know what I mean? You just poisoning the community to better the opportunities for your family. So it's like you just like, it's like a contradiction. You know what I mean? You destroying somebody else's family to take care of yours. I don't see the benefit in that. Now, I mean, but I was a part of that at one point.
Until you had to find out. You got to
glorifying that type of lifestyle. But I had to really think about like, damn, like I'm destroying all these families to protect mine. What if somebody did to my family? We came from that. Our moms was on crack.
Yeah.
At heavy, and our families was broken.
I went a lot of nights not eating because she went out and did what she wanted to do.
Yeah, and me too. And my siblings was affected. We all have trauma from that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Someone went to jail. We got shot and was in the street and doing so many different things. It's just like, everybody's story don't always pan out to where they're able to be up on a platform to talk about it, man, or even shed some light on it. So, it's just, you gotta really think, man. And everybody who's been to prison and home now, let's stay free. Let's try to live a positive life. Let's try to be, role models for those coming up behind us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And so look at a few questions, man. Have you brothers put together a Cash App account for the platform yet? If not, I just join as a member, but don't say I didn't try. Yes, no, bro, it's cool, man. Chat room goon. You know what I'm saying? However you support us, man. However you can support us. We would definitely appreciate that. We don't want to make it about money, because we do this, to try to spread a message, man. We laugh and joking about funny stuff and things of that nature. You see, he's crazy as hell. But, ultimately, man, however you can support us, man, whatever, man, by even just liking the video and just, adding a comment, just being a part of the lives, whatever it is, that's good enough for us, man. Not saying we won't appreciate that, but we don't want to make it about money. You know what I mean? What you got, Young? What else you got, man?
Oh man, I'm still boggled about this. Trump do one thing good, which declassify the weed as a hard narcotic, to give some of the men that been in there for years off that marijuana, some relief, and then up this one other drug, which, if I'm being honest and I'm being a law-abiding citizen, that's a right move. That's a right move. Like I see why he did it. I'm grown. I can't sit there and be like, damn, that's some nut shit he giving the men all that time. And man, that shit is killing people, bro, at an alarming rate, man. Like, but I'm like, a lot of people don't dig the magnitude of this now, man, moving forward.
Just think about
bro,
something.
They is going to fill them jails up.
Listen, just think about something, right? You know how we young, right? And you on the block, right? And you seeing, we looking at the block doing what? 20, 30,000 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Non-stop traffic going crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
In that moment, all we can see is the money.
Mm-hmm.
Because people will hustle all their life, but people ain't see nothing like that.
No.
Mm-mm. Nobody ain't see nothing like that. A block doing 20, 30 grand a day.
A day. I'm going to get technical. And this before graveyard shift. It was doing 20, 30 a day, and you get it the 2 to 8 shift to another motherfucker to just go ahead and get you a little money, man. We out. You understand what I'm saying? So it'd be different.
Yeah. So people don't see that. So when you're a part of a type of situation, and the money coming in, you ain't really worried about who's being affected. You just worried about getting that money.
Yeah.
Walking out of there with money coming in every day. You know what I'm saying? You walking out of there with that paper. You ain't really worried about who you affecting. So I understand why these dudes is where they at with it. Who's selling this fentanyl or whatever else they selling, because they just see the money coming in. You know what I'm saying? And it may be more than what I just said, but it just coming in and they just putting it in their pocket and think, you know what I mean? I got money to go take care of what I got to take care of. I'm taking care of my family. So they not really looking at the aspect of what they're destroying. You know what I'm saying?
No, but with this fentanyl, with crack, it was different. And you really destroying. But this fentanyl, people is dying as soon as they leave you.
So how is the fentanyl? Because I'm ignorant to how fentanyl works. So people are using fentanyl to cut with the pills.
Yeah, with the pills, with the dope. It's a deeper drug for a cheaper price. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm cutting it, but it's making it a more potent drug.
So a person might want the fentanyl more than
you got
the dope.
People that want fentanyl. Yeah, they got the Fetty Wap in it. Yeah, let me get that. They go to the brinks of the gates of hell and make it back and be like, woo.
It is right there. They right there.
They right there. They right there at the gate. Woo, and make it back. I'm like, woo. They selling that around there for a dime. Yeah, I ain't, You
go to the depths of not even coming back alive for $10. I mean, for something that costs $10.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cheap drug. So it's like, and then you can use so little of it that make it so stronger. That's why it's killing, bro. It's killing good.
Mm.
Yeah, but what's up, man? Tap in with y'all questions, man. Tap in, man. Anything y'all want to know, man. Anything y'all want us to explain. But yeah, man. It don't get caught, man. If you out there and you hustling, man, I don't knock nobody what they do and how they get their paper, man. I'm just saying, if you out there and you selling these drugs and whatever, it's a better way. I know for a fact because I did it. I had to spend damn near my whole life in jail because of it. Ain't nothing good come of it. Alhamdulillah, I ain't dead. I'm up here telling you what's going on. And then now how the laws is changing now. See, they was a little bit more lenient 10 years ago. Boy, you ain't got to kill to get life no more. Remember back in the day that was the only case carrying life? A murder being involved in homicides?
Yeah.
No, buddy. All you got to do is get caught with this shit called Fetty Wap. And your ass is beam me up, Scotty, to the moon. That's just it.
It's just like is Fetty Wap is like, like it's just like something that I call it Fetty Wap. This Fetty is just something. This fentanyl, I should say, is it something that they selling like by the kilo? How's it? How they sell?
They can sell it by the kilo. They can sell it by the gram. Same way as a brick.
Oh wow.
Same way.
But I'm assuming they gotta break this down with mask on and all this stuff, gloves and real live. You gotta be really protected when you're breaking this stuff down. You can't just go in there and break it down like now you might cook a 4, take a brick, take a 4.5 out, cook the 4.5, bag the 4.5 up, which just raises it.
No, you gotta go in there with damn near a hazmat suit on with that shit. You can't handle this shit with your hands. You can't inhale it. You got to have a hazmat suit. You know what a hazmat suit is?
Yeah.
When they got the whole joint, especially when they coming up blood evidence and all, when they got scenes with, that's what they wear to the scene. When you going in there to deal with that fatty, yeah, that's what you got to have on.
Yo, I saw something. This is saying I saw like a cop.
Search somebody and
they touched it with their hand.
They gave it a Nercom or something, whatever. I'm saying it wrong, but something of that nature to revive her. But she was on the ground. And the dude was, I'm coming. He gave her 2 shots of it. You know what I'm saying? Just to save her. But she went in her pocket and went to go retrieve something out of a suspect pocket and touched the joint and went out. Went out off of touching it.
Almost died.
Come on, bro. That's why they going to give you life for it. I don't even want to mess with that shit. Even if I was out there breaking law, I'm cool on that. No, I'm cool on that, man.
Never tried to Fetty
I'm going to die. I know I'm going to die. I like that the drink and all that, and I might be in there. Let me go and bag this. I'm dead. Come on, man. I ain't got.
Ain't gonna hurt. Let me see what this really hitting for.
No, I ain't thinking about like that. I'm just like, yeah, I could get away with this.
No, I'm saying that's how people probably be thinking. Like, man,
yeah.
I'm not saying you're gonna use it because because you even bagging up crack at a specific time, you felt the effects of bagging up the crack too. Like,
yeah,
be all in your hands and
Mm-hmm.
so
It be
forth.
in your system.
Yeah, be in your system.
You'll go piss a dirty urine with cocaine in your system if you bagging up too much coke.
So once that fentanyl get in your bloodstream, it's over.
Yeah. That fentanyl in the right amount. Yeah, your body ain't equipped to handle that type of pressure. That type of whatever is the ingredient is in there, boy. That, like I said, man, a gram will knock a horse off the earth. Do you know how much a horse weighs, how strong a horse is? All 5 of us in this room don't equate to one horse strength and power. So imagine what it's going to do to our little old frail bodies. I don't care how many push-ups, dips, jumping jacks you do. Your ass is to the good when you hit that wop, that Fetty wop.
Yeah, y'all. So let's stay away from these drugs, man. And whether we're using them or selling them, because ultimately, man, you know, the outcome can be deadly, as you see with that fentanyl, man.
Devastating.
And we down here, you know, and we see it every day. Like people like laid out on the sidewalk. If you go down Kensington over there, man, it's like it's crazy. It's crazy, man. And it's just like, and it's only for money. People only doing it for money.
That's it.
Is it really worth it?
You're right. I don't think it's worth it at all.
Is it really worth it?
To me, I'm going to say no.
You selling something to another human being that can possibly end their life. And if they die,
they charge you with that.
They charge you with it. And also, you know, you owe that person.
Yeah, but see, we ain't going to get into that.
Saying,
I'm talking about the laws of this land we living in. The people that's out here in the United States of America, if they die, you getting that homicide. Now, you got other things that's coming to you that you may not know about. But what you do know about, if that person die off of what you just sold him, your ass is to the good. And I ain't talking about in Hawaii or some shit like that either. Not that type of good. Yeah.
Wow, and because you can be like, man, that's crazy. And now, do they cut the fentanyl with something else?
I don't care what you cut it, as long as it's got fentanyl in it. If you put the wrong dose in there, man, it's too strong, man. It's whopping niggas, man.
Because they
fentanyl
gotta cut it.
Is a cut.
Because you know we had
fentanyl is the cut because you're putting it in.
Oh, okay.
You mean the heroin? You're making it stronger. It is the cut.
Could you put it in coke too?
Yes, you can put fentanyl. They putting fentanyl on weed now. Fentanyl on everything. You got to be careful of everything you intake in your body. Who you buying it from? If you got a personal person that you got to know that they upright. Yeah, dude, just making the fentanyl is like a cut, but it's a strong ass cut that's making a drug 10 times. It's like putting the drug on steroids.
Wow, and they cut. You know, we used to have a saying. You know, you offer joint. You know, we say a half off each point is a 4.5 off each joint.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I'm assuming they cutting it, and they got to. And the Fetty is making it even better.
My man Phil R9P said a piece the size of a pin top. We talking about the pin top, the ball point that you write with.
Yeah,
kill you.
Wow,
like for real, bro. It'll kill you if you touch it. Let alone in taking it and whatever you doing, shooting, oral, whatever you doing, snorting.
Where is this made from? What is it made from?
I don't know, man. Somebody said China in one of the comments. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how it got here. All I know is fentanyl. That's it.
So it's not something like coke where it's grown with
I don't know.
With coca leaf and all that?
I don't know. I don't know. We're going to have to call the expertise, but I don't know. I just know fentanyl. When I hear fentanyl, I get my eyes get wide. Who got it? Let me get away from that person. Because I ain't trying to touch it. I don't want it to be near me or none of that.
Hey, listen, man. Anybody from D.C., man, you know, anybody from D.C., Baltimore, wherever they from, New York, whatever, man, because, you know, we're trying to expand as well. If they want to get on the show, man, you know, these is good people. You know, have them hit us up on Instagram or email us, whatever, at talesfromthejail@gmail.com. That's our email. Reach out to us, man. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's trying to get on the platform, whatever it may be, we trying to get anybody who want to talk and, you know, and have a story or want to come up here and chill with us, man. Kick it with us. That goes for any of y'all guys as well. Y'all want to come up here and, you know, and kick it with us and chill with us and talk with us. We with all that. So it's like, you know, we got, you know, encourage everybody to stay away from that type of stuff, man, because ultimately, you know, like you said, it's terrible. A pin top.
Yep.
But hold on, was people on fentanyl and we using the halfway house?
No.
was more so that K2.
Yeah.
But K2 ain't killing nobody, really.
No, but it have in jails. Yes, it did. The wrong type of K2, the spray with all roach spray and all that, yeah. But it ain't nothing. That's talking about a whole nother.
Yeah.
These drugs is in the classes all by themselves. No, this man just labeled it. He compared it to an atomic bomb. They ain't comparing no goddamn K2 to an atomic bomb.
No, not at all.
A weapon of mass destruction. That's what we talking about.
You say you think you can handle some of that fentanyl, young?
No, I can't handle none of that.
You go out?
Probably so. Yeah, I won't find out though.
You won't even try it. Huh? So if somebody had a bag of like, you look, I got this Fetty, man. Like you won't even go nowhere near it, touch it or nothing.
I probably won't even hang with him or go around him ever again. Yep.
I don't blame you. Me neither. What's up, y'all, man? Let's get it, man. Anybody got any questions for us, man? We want this question segment, man, of the show. So y'all got any questions for us, man? We're willing to answer any questions, man. No matter what it is, man. Whatever you're going through, any question you got, anything you know. I see VA in the house, 804 Mo 8. Hey, listen, man. I was down Chesapeake, man. I had a little situation down there. I had a little business down there, man. In Chesapeake, VA, on Poindexter Street, man, in Chesapeake, man. Yup. I had a little we had a home care agency down there, man. So shout out to VA, man. In Chesapeake. I was all down there for a minute. I was at, in Virginia Beach, all that.
Where the questions at, man? Where the questions at, y'all?
Tap from Philly said, did you see the video of the dudes that ran up in the home dresses? Oh, yeah, we talked about that earlier, bro.
We talked about that already. Yes, I did. I seen that.
Yeah, it happened last year, but they just got sentenced. We talk about that, yeah. Yeah, man, that's an unfortunate situation, man. That's crazy, man, that they did that to them people, man. Oh, we chilling, man. We everything cool on this end, man. We just trying to make it happen, man. That's all. Every day, working hard every day, getting these situations, in order that we can, whatever we have control over, we trying to, control it, basically. What's going on, y'all? Any questions? Well, listen, y'all. Before we get out of here, man, unless y'all got some more questions, man, we really appreciate y'all, man. And everyone in this chat, if you're not a member, become a member, please, if you can. We definitely would appreciate that. We got a good episode coming out. Who we got this week?
Oh, we got 30.
Okay, we got 30. 30 from Philadelphia, man. It's a crazy story. With 30, he's gonna be live on Tales from the Jails on this Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Look out for the clips. Will be dropping real soon. But 30 is a good young guy, man. He has a hell of a story. He's a very intelligent young man. He did some time and he's home now, and his story is going to have you stuck to your seat. So make sure you check that out, man. And we have some New York guys, man. We reached out to some guys from New York that's on the show. Episodes coming out real soon, and some more big time guests will be on our platform real soon as well, man. So I just want to thank y'all for continuing to tune in. We really appreciate it, man. Anything else you want to say before we go, Young?
We got a couple questions. Cavion the Truth. How long fentanyl been around? Was it around when y'all was young? Swear to God. They said he said swear that joint popped up out of nowhere. Yeah, it was not around when we was growing up. Unless you seen it, because I've been in jail a lot.
No, I never seen fentanyl before.
Yeah, I never heard.
I heard about it years ago.
Nah, I've been hearing about fentanyl for the last probably 8 to 10 years, if that.
That's what I'm saying. I heard about it. So I heard about it. Like I said, the girl I knew, her family member or whatever, they was in the room. Like I said, they was in the house, bagging it up, and it knocked them out, and they ended up going to prison. They had to get. The ambulance had to save their lives. They dared to die, but they woke up with that case. You know what I mean? So
somebody, Justin Porter, Black, did being in a cell play with your mental, having your foster home upbringing? No, I think it made me adapt a little bit better. Cause I was kind of like, I ain't gonna say used to it, but I was familiar with it. If you want to say that's used to it, okay. But it kind of probably like prepared me, if you want to say, sad. But shit, without the, being in the upbringing of a foster care and that type of, environment that they had us in, I probably would have been even more just lost of going to jail after that. But if you want to say, it probably got me ready for jail.
Scuba Steve said it was, shout out to Scuba Steve, said it was invented in 1960 as a painkiller. Another question we got from Scuba Steve 2548. What's the best way to fight a case if you don't have money for a lawyer? Only way you can fight that, man, if you don't have the money for a lawyer, is either two ways: with a public defender, or you go in and represent yourself.
Yep, that's it.
That's it, man.
And it's called what is it called when you represent yourself? It's called I forgot what it's called, man. Damn, I forgot what it's called when you represent yourself. Pro bono? No. I'll come up back with it. But like he said, you have to represent yourself, or you got a public defender.
Yeah. And I wouldn't advise going to represent yourself. You might get yourself.
My man at alarming rate said, any guests that y'all had that have gone back to prison? Yes.
Who went back?
Oh, FS. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, FS the Bender. Yeah. FS the Bender went back. But I think he about to get out, right?
How he about to get out?
I thought he said about to.
Who said he about to get out? You just got to
no, I'm just saying.
Who said who you heard said he about to get out?
Not that he about to get out.
Yeah, who you said that? Who you said you heard?
Yo,
you didn't even hear that from
nobody.
nobody.
Let me talk. My
Go
bad,
ahead, man. You just jumped out there.
Well, listen.
I thought he was about to get out. You just had a brain fart. Go ahead, man.
What I'm saying is, not that he's about to get out. What I'm saying is, like, you know how we say, like, all right, his time is short.
No, you jacked that off, bro. I ain't getting
no, seriously. I heard he didn't get that much time.
He ain't even get sentenced yet.
Or what I'm saying, the charges was like, dropped down from what I heard.
Wow.
Waters was saying something like that when he was up here.
Oh, yeah.
Off camera. I mean, I think that he was saying that to be true. So we'll see what happens. I'm not too sure. Well, hopefully he get, get booked.
My man Lil Yup said, have y'all ever been to Newark, New Jersey? I haven't, not in the free world.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been out there to check out Shakur. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson, man. That's my guy, man. I've been out there to see him a few times. I met him, Jay Prince, Shakur's grandfather, trainer. A lot of good guys up there in Newark. I've been there, for some events up there.
No Bap just asked, would you do a phone interview with one of your former cellies? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I don't even know where my former cellie is at. I don't even know if any of my former cellies is still incarcerated. But I would, though. James Fox, E6V, said, did you see a man get killed with a bow and arrow? No, I ain't never seen that. In jail? No, I ain't never seen that.
Jail?
With a bow and arrow.
Damn.
With a bow. No, I ain't seen a bow and arrow in jail. Yeah, they ain't had them in the jail I was at. Shit, they got them in there? Well, shit, send me some proof, and I'm going to talk about that. They got bow and arrows in there. Whew. Yeah, that's
somebody shoot with a bow and arrow from the top tier. The side of your neck.
804 Mo 8 said, got two uncles went fed in the early 2000s from VA. Definitely detoured me from the penitentiary early as a youngin' coming up. Yeah. Edwin Pagan, if I'm saying that correct. If I didn't say it correct, I apologize. I have a 19-year-old son out there. Need y'all to talk to my son before he lose his life. This is turtle shit. This turtle slow motion. Salute to y'all. Where he from, Philly? Get him in contact with us. I got a story to tell him to make him never want to go to jail.
Yeah, you got Jerron 187. He said, how do you manage conflicts with other men in jail? Are physical confrontations the only way to resolve issues, or are there other tactics people use to avoid violence?
Oh, you can try to talk it out. It all depends on how he coming. Because sometimes you can't avoid it. Sometimes a motherfucker think he bigger than bad at you, and he got a point to prove, and you just got to man up and do you. Sometimes there is no avoiding it. It's just get right, Clash of the Titans. It's fucked up, but that's the way that it is in there. And you might thinking you could talk, and he might look at you a bitch now because you like, oh no, I ain't. And he try to slap you because he think you a coward. Instead of you going that route, you just smack right at him. And that's the way prison is.
So what happens if the person say, nah, man, I don't want to fight you, man, you my brother?
Hey, you see what Wink said? Wink said I poured him in there still.
No, I'm saying, but say he walk away from you, run from you. Like, no, I'm cool, I don't want. He a coward then.
Well, yeah, he a coward. You got some dudes just be like, all right, cool, get out of here. But now you're looked on as prey. It's just bad all the way around the board. You might have avoided that altercation right there, but now everybody, he got comments. As soon as a nigga see that, and didn't he just go to the store last week for 200?
You heard what they said. Once you tag lane, the game is follow the leader.
Yeah.
So now everybody on you now. So really, if a fight arises, you gotta defend yourself. Basically, man, you can't just like say, "No, I ain't fighting," or take PC that whole. What they say? Go up top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
He don't got no bell. FS ain't got no bell. He ain't home.
he ain't home. The feds want that. The feds, he in the feds, so the feds ain't gonna want no cash. They gonna want that crib, one of them assets, whatever you got. What's going on, y'all? I think FS the only one who went back to jail, man. He the only one. So listen, y'all, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning into the show, man. We really appreciate y'all. We will be back tomorrow. Another episode tomorrow. Another live tomorrow. Around the same time, around 5:30, 6 o'clock, we'll be here to shoot and talk about what's going on in the news, man, before our big episodes, man. And once again, man, everything is going wonderful, man. The response we're getting from all around, just our small circle that we're dealing with right now, as far as because we're expanding, but it's growing at an alarming rate. Not on duty. The podcast is extending to other states, so I want to say thank you guys. It started with you guys started with us, so we appreciate that. Anything else you want to say before we go?
Stay free, man. You already know my motto, man. Make the choice, man. Whatever choice you make, stand with it. Right, wrong, weak or strong. But I tell you, make the right choice, man.
Hey, listen, too, an alarming rate. I think I saw a comment you said one time about watching, I don't know if it was FS the Bender or Fetty. You said he going back to jail for sure. I think I saw, you crazy. He made a comment on one of the videos and said that. You see that, Tawfiq? You saw it? Yeah, he said that, man. Like, come on, man. I give it a benefit of the doubt. He going back to jail for sure. But so he did go back. That was the person you were referring to. Justin Porter, man, shout out to you, 6113, man. Appreciate you, bro. We appreciate that. Alarm rate said definitely. Jermaine Whitehead, 9629. Yo, listen, set it up, man. Hit us up on IG. Have them contact us on Instagram, man, and we can set it up, man. We can set it up for sure and make it happen, man. So listen, man, Edwin Pagan, your son, man, what he can do is, man, hit us up on IG, man. What we'll do for you is we'll come meet you and your son somewhere, man, and we'll have a conversation with him, man. Or maybe y'all could just come to the studio or something or wherever. We'll set it up. Hit us up on I'm on IG at Tales from the Jails, and we can set it up, man, for sure. All right, y'all. So we appreciate y'all, man. It's another episode of Tales from the Jails. Don't forget to listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and also for sure check us out here on YouTube. We appreciate the support.